Ron, a couple things about cars that might have issues, including recently. I want to talk about what happened to you, and just get a sense of, first of all, make sure that you're okay. During the first round of the Funny Car eliminations in Arizona recently, there was an explosion before the finish line. You said, "Look, I was just happy to walk away." What happened there?
Yeah, it was you drive a funny car, you're going to have those. It's not if, it's like how many, right, in your career. So I've been driving them 30 years, 29 years funny car and 30 years in total. And this one was different. It was sudden. We were leading the race. We had a great car. We'd won the All-Star thing the day before. It was a great, just felt like it was going to be our day, or could a good chance at it. And it just kaboom. And, all of a sudden it's a convertible, and in a funny car, if you see that much light, something's wrong. That means the body's gone.
Hmm.
And a lot of things happen. Piece of the body went in the parachute, so it hadn't slowed me down. And then the car had something on the front end, and it just shot over the opposite wall at a bad angle, and it hit the wall. And it was, ironically, it was a lot like John Force's wreck last year that
Hmm.
we all watched, that has pretty much put an end to his career. So it was a hard hit. And it was just, yeah, I was very lucky really to walk away. I've been in a bunch of stuff like that, just nothing that bad. And luckily, my daughter works for a dentist. She just made a mouthpiece, one of those shock type of mouthpieces that I just started wearing, or probably would have shattered a bunch of teeth. Um, my guys had just made an upgrade to our cockpit padding because of what happened to John Force the year before and his accident. And then before that, Eric Medlin that we lost, it was killed when his head got shaken. Our guys made a lot of improvements, and thankfully, had I not had those two things, I probably would be a little bit different right now. And so, just crazy how it worked out. As a team owner, I was more worried about the money and the parts, and it probably did a couple 100,000, if not $250,000 in damage. Scrapped everything pretty much on the car.
Wow.
So that was a bummer. Um, but other than that, I was lucky, and we've gone on. We went to the very next race, went to the number one spot with a backup car. So the guys, we got a great team. Just very lucky to walk away from it.
John, you can relate to stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I had just made my run. I was down at the far end. They're going to do a little interview with us, so I was standing there watching on the monitor, and as soon as I saw the explosion and him make the hard contact, I started running towards a golf cart and was going to jump on and start going that way. And somebody, his team manager, Paul Mecca, jumped in, and we got on the track, and they're like, stop, and I just waved him off, and we just kind of went to it. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but yeah, I mean, it was amazingly difficult to watch. It always is. But, like you said, he's got the greatest guys there is, and they do a really good job. Safety Safari, NHRA Safety Safari does a great job keeping us safe. But it doesn't change the fact when, it's someone else in there that you know and care about that does that stuff. I mean, I don't even
Yeah.
like watching from the grandstands. It's like, it's hard to watch these things go down the track. Like, man, that's crazy. Who get in one of those things? Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Ron, did you ever find out that, I know you were going to look into the G forces or the speed that you hit at? Did you ever figure that out?
No, either they haven't released it. We'd
Yeah.
actually put the NHRA and one of our manufacturers put a box on there, sort of a black box type of thing. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. The G's are
It
up
doesn't
there.
matter. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I was
Right.
told approximately where it was, and it was in double digits, pretty high double digits. So it was a hard hit.